the guy, my name is Marolt and welcome to week 1 of the UBL season 3? I think it's season 3. It may be, no, it's probably not. It never actually. Never mind. Yeah. Welcome to week 1. We are going up against, this is going to be the team builder part. If you want to skip to the actual match, you can go to this timestamp right here. Okay, so we're going up against, okay, I should have done this. Wait, let me see this one, right? Okay, and you didn't see anything. We're going up against Pittsburgh Pirattatas and their coach, Old Man Tup, which I don't know if I want to kind of talk too much about it. Funny story. This is Old Man Tup. He is one of the earliest people. Like when I got back into Pokemon, I did watch a lot of his content, and this is like actually back in the day. Which it may sound weird, but it was, I think it was 5-6 years ago or something like that. No, it was 5-ish. When I was just like, how old was I? It was in my second year of high school, so 16. I guess I might have been 16. Still 5 years ago. So that's quite some time ago, you know. And it felt kind of nice battling him, which spoilers, the match already happened. But yeah, anyway, his team consists of Ferrothorn, Hawlucha, Mamoswine, Proton Wash, Gardevoir, Salazzle, Flygon, Sableye, Cinccino, and Xatu. And right away, I did see that there's no real defogger on my opponent's team, which is why, like, apart from, because Xatu doesn't, I feel like everything that gets defog is post home, so he doesn't even get defog. I know Rotom for sure doesn't get defog, and so does Xatu. Not sure about Hawlucha and Flygon though. But yeah, I just want to set up my rocks straight up. Magic Bounce is an ability, but that's why we are going to run Mold Breaker, Focus Sash, Excadrill, and Excadrill's job is just to set up Stealth Rocks here and to potentially spin them away if I get the chance to do that. Rapid Spin, Earthquake, Iron Head. With enough speed to outspeed Rotom, I think. Yeah, for sure, Rotom, because Mold Breaker also allows me to Earthquake that. Beesh. So yeah, this is going to be the designated lead, regardless of what my opponent decides to bring. It's yeah, this is going to be the designated lead. I will lead with this for sure. Next, we got this thing, because this thing can actually win on its own. It's kind of funny to see. A feat is the lead is DUOSION. You know, recover Psychic, Calm Mind, and Iron Defense. The Sableye is the only Dark type, which I do not see coming at all. And the Ferrothorn is the only Psychic Resist from well, Psychic Resist. Also Xatu is a Psychic Resist, but Xatu's a Xatu. So you know, I can set up on the Ferrothorn, set up Iron Defenses, so even if he wants to knock me off, click knock off, that's fine, because after an Iron Defense I'm still gonna boost. I got the boost. So yeah, plus this is Hawlucha check, because it takes a +2 Brave Bird. It takes pretty much anything at +2, and with Magikarp it doesn't care about the thing. Moving on, Sub, Nasty Plot, Dark Pulse, and Taunt. Taunt is there just for the Ferrothorn, I guess, to prevent it to set up the things. Fast support-ish. Nasty Plot is a problem because after, no, that's PBA. I don't know if those are spoilers. No, they're not. It's just PBAL week 1. Okay, that's fine. It's not my team. So yeah, this thing can potentially put in a lot of work. We already did Big Sandy Boyo. And next, Choice Specs, freaking, what's it called? Chandelure. Because my opponent does not switch into this. Like, fire moves hit everything. Choice Specs just hurts. It just, and Chandelure is so freaking strong, dude. Rotom Wash is the only thing that switches into a Fire Blast or even a Flamethrower, but it dies to a Shadow Ball. So yeah, Trick, Shadow Ball, Flamethrower, Fire Blast, Trick just in case. I know if I wanted to trick something like potentially, I guess, the Sableye, Xatu perhaps, I don't know, it's fine. The Trick was just kind of a niche move. It didn't really do that much at all. But yeah, moving on, we have standard physically defensive Sylveon, which gets Mystical Fire now, which is pretty nice. Wish Protect, Hyper Voice, Mystical Fire. again, for stuff like Howlucha, if it's a substitute variant, Hyper Voice goes through. Mystical Fire is there for the Ferrothorn. Because other than that, it hits everything pretty much on my opponent's team. And the Sylveon is quite uncontested after the Ferrothorn dies. So that's pretty nice, you know, pretty nice. Or the Salazzle, I guess. The Salazzle, after the Ferrothorn and Salazzle die, it's just yeah. And finally, we have some sand, the Mantine, because I gave that beach some sand, because beaches love sand. Oh, this is the I'm gonna swing from the chandelier, the chandelier. Also, Helsinki Potato. Shout out to your boy, Fepsis, and his Helsinki Potato. Yeah, these were the nicknames. I don't know if I should explain them, but that's fine. Yeah, I like this one, some sand, because the beaches love sand, dude. Roost, Scald, Rain Dance, and Ice Beam. Because it's kind of a niche tech set, but it's mostly designed to counter stuff like Mamoswine, or to be a switch into Mamoswine and whatnot. Physically defensive. It's just you know, a general switch into stuff. But yeah. Ice Beam is for Howlucha and whatnot. Rain Dance is to outspeed everything with 36 speed. Actually, it outspeeds everything. But yeah, okay. That's it for the team. I will be right back with the actual match. All right, we are here. And this is actually going to be post-commentated. What? Now I know it is... I'm sorry, Mr. Auto, as OP Jolison would say. I'm sorry, Mr. Auto. This is going to be... That's my... sock, yeah. It's gonna be a post-commentated match only because we had some issues setting everything up. It was quite late, and even though it was quite late, there was a bunch of people running up and down over my room. So I did just record this, and yeah. Hopefully it's not gonna be too loud. Volume 100% sure. So yeah, this here we are communicating here. It's probably gonna be kind of weird, but yeah, I still wanna do my thought process and whatnot and everything. I was clicking. Okay, so lead matchup. This is kind of weird. There's no layout, by the way, for this week one, so I don't know. My opponent decides to bring Mamoswine, Ferrothorn, Gardevoir, Cinccino, Salazzle, and Howlucha, which is pretty good. Pretty good. After, as I said, after the okay, let me pause this. I took a bit to think. I always like to take my time on the leads. But yeah, looking at it, after the Ferrothorn dies, if I can set up with my DUOSION, actually DUOSION looks very nice. To set as a setup opportunity. Excadrill kind of does whatever, but I still want to set up my Stealth Rocks because that's the idea. Chandelure has no switch-ins, no fire resist because of no Rotom Wash actually, which was kind of funny, but I guess he predicted my Excadrill and whatnot. And after the Salazzle dies and the Ferrothorn, if I get Salazzle low, no, if I kill Salazzle and get Ferrothorn low, my Sylveon is just uncontested and can just wish Hyper Voice everything, wish Protect Hyper Voice everything. So yeah, as I said, I am going to lead off with Big Sandy Boyo. I'm so not used to these switch things. I'm doing it so slow, right? I'm doing it so slow. But yeah, that's it. Pick up 6 Mons. I look at the team again to see what's happening. I'm expecting like maybe a Ferrothorn lead, but if he does lead with Ferrothorn, that gives me a free switch into Chandelure and start and just like get a free Flamethrower even, because I don't want to miss Fire Blast. Okay, calm down. Nice. So, pa. No, wait. What's my? No, it's the other way around. Pa. That's my pose, right? So yeah. Look at him. Look at him go. He's on point though. I'm also kind of fly. Not gonna lie. He leads off with Cinccino. I'm like, okay, but that's fine. What do you do here? To me, U-turn is probably gonna be the thing. I just set up Stealth Rocks. There's no Xatu. There's no removal. Whatnot. I really just want to have Stealth Rocks up. So yeah, I click Stealth Rocks and see here what's my opponent's gonna do. Now I don't know if I should be talking like I am live commentating it right now, but yeah, that did a lot of damage actually. So I'm thinking I don't know what is that. It's regular damage actually. It's not banded. If it were banded or life orb or anything else, it would do more. But yeah, Stealth Rocks is what I choose here. And he goes into Ferrothorn, and I'm like, okay, that's fine. Hard. I go hard. I'm gonna go hard Chandelure here, and let me tell you, I this chess timer, I am waiting for no one. I am gonna make switches. I will 10 seconds, and I will make my move, which is, I don't know, it's going so slow for some reason. Like I really thought I made my moves faster, but yeah, hard Chandelure. If he goes for knockoff, that's fine. I can take it, and Flamethrower is still free because. As I said, Salazzle is the only thing that takes it. But I was kind of expecting him to set up rocks right away, but I guess he prioritized clicking knockoff. So I'm gonna swing from the chandelier. What I could have done is clicked Trick here and get the leftovers. No, but it was probably Black Sludge, so it's fine. So I still just want to click Flamethrower. I could have made a prediction on Shadow Ball, I guess, or whatever. But it's fine. Flamethrower is nice. Salazzle doesn't switch. Salazzle has to switch onto rocks and a Flamethrower, which in fact does happen. But that's fine. It's gonna be lovely damage, because look at this. At first it's 25%, and then it's gonna be like 30% more. Because Chandelure is freaking strong, dude. Chandelure is absolute mad lad. Look at that damage. Oof. Big boy damage, and it's Black Sludge, right? So Trick would not have been good. So I'm glad I didn't do that. Hard Mantine. Mantine is, as I said, a good pivot play here. I can do. Wait, why is my? I don't know what happened there. I guess there's the music is there now. God damn it, but I did the thing. Okay, that's fine. Ish. Hopefully it's fine. Hopefully it's not too loud. So yeah, he clicks Toxic. He clicks Toxic. I'm like, okay, that's fine. Ish. But as I'll live with it. Mantine doesn't really have a super special job here. So I just throw off a Scald. It's kind of free. Anything can get burned. So if he goes like Ferrothorn and gets burned, that's super nice for me. If he goes anything else and gets burned, that's super nice for me. Like, he can't really go anything else. He would either go Ferrothorn or Gardevoir. So because those are the special attackers, he can't really risk anything else being burned. But yeah, Gardevoir comes in. This was actually a Mad Lad play if I was Water Absorbed, but I was not Water Absorbed, because I had Rain Dance. So yeah, that I see that that's super bulky Gardevoir right there. That's Assault Vest probably. After that Scald did very little for it to be Assault Vest. But yeah, if I was Water Absorbed Mantine, this would have been a Mad Lad play, absolute Mad Lad play. So yeah, good job on that. At this point, I'm kind of okay. But what do we do here? What do we do here? I'll go Excadrill, because as Excadrill, I don't think he would go for Mystical Fire or whatever thing he can do, or Focus Blast even. So yeah, I'll just go Excadrill as a pivot move. I can get a free Earthquake. Then I just click Earthquake. Because I know he's not going to stay in, plus Gardevoir is not too bulky. He can't really touch me too much. So I do decide to swap out and not stay in. I could have stayed in and just clicked Scald, tried to roost it off. But as it turns out, it's a Thunderbolt, which I've mentioned this already. It's funny, but Mantine and Excadrill actually have the perfect synergy. There is, yeah, it is the perfect synergy, because there is no one type that wouldn't be. Everything is resisted in between them. I'm pretty sure everything is. Grass is not resisted, but it's neutral on both. So yeah. But other than that, weaknesses are off. Yeah, I was kind of contemplating here. I see. I took a while. But yeah, Earthquake. I did decide to click Earthquake, because if he stays in, it would still be a lot of damage. And he goes into this thing. So Earthquake Earthquake! Make the ground shake, shake, shake! Earthquake, it's gonna be decent damage. Plus, it was kind of obvious. That's, you know, not bad, not bad. And he gets leftovers. That's not bad. But still gives me another switch into what's it called? Chandelure. Chandelure, because as you see, it did 1.5 damage with the item. So I should take another one. Looking at it, you know, I should be able to take another one, another knockoff. And if he wants to set up the stealth rocks, I'm fine with that. And flamethrower again is just absolutely free right now. He does in fact set up stealth rocks, which is fine. It's not super good. It's not super bad. It's fine because DUOSION doesn't care about them. I can rapid spin that away. And yeah, it just gives me another free thing. I wanted to click Shadow Ball here, but I'm like, nah, it's fine. It's fine. I don't need to. I did not need to click the thing. But yeah. Clicking Fire Blast. No, Flamethrower. I don't know why. I packed both just in case. But I'm too afraid. I was absolutely too afraid to click Fire Blast because I knew I was going to miss it. So yeah, this thing comes in. Takes rocks. Takes the burn. Well, actually, ooh, Mad Lad play. Another Mad Lad play. If I was Infiltrator, though, so yeah, at this point, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be faster, and I thought it was gonna do 50%. I thought Shadow Ball is gonna do 50%. I didn't do Cox because I wanted to pick as soon as possible. But yeah, I click Shadow Ball, and turns out this is a very bulky Gardevoir. It is a Assault Vest, as I said, but like it takes the hit. It takes the Shadow Ball. So should I have switched out? Probably, and then just clicked Earthquake again. Or although he might have gone Howlucha at that point if I went into Excadrill. So I would have had to click Iron Head to make a prediction. But yeah, Shadow Ball is a friggin' cool animation. I like that animation, but he lives, which, you know, that's unfortunate, but it's fine. I'm down with trading here because the Gardevoir is gonna die to burn, and Mantine is actually gonna get a passive kill. Now at this point, I do not know what I go into. I think I go into Excadrill to try and get a rapid spin off, or do I go Sylveon? Because Sylveon is kind of free-ish. No, I don't know. I forgot. I played this yesterday, well, 2 days ago, but I still don't remember. I think I go. I might have gone. Okay, so I do go DUOSION because it is kind of free. Because if he wants to go Ferrothorn, I can just set up an Iron Defense. If he wants to go anything else, I'm gonna have to switch out. Yeah, okay. I don't know. I don't want to get knocked off here with my DUOSION. That's for sure. So I just switch out here. That's okay. I remembered. And I go into, I think, Excadrill, right? Which I shouldn't have gone Excadrill. I should have gone like Mantine. Mantine was more expendable than Excadrill. Was it though? Not really, no. Because Mantine still checks the Salazzle. So I mean, I guess technically I should have gone like Hydreigon or something. But then he gets a free U-turn, so that's not a good idea either. It's fine. The way I played, I think it's fine the way I played. So I switch into Excadrill. Big Sandy Boyo. Take the knockoff. Which does a lot of damage actually. So yeah, Mold Breaker. Wait, this Mold Breaker should affect Skill Link too, right? Doesn't it? Isn't that it? So technically he should have been able to hit less than 5 times. Sure. Why not? Holy shit, I look tired as fuck. Bullet Seed, yeah. So he goes for Bullet Seed. Hits 5 times actually, I think. 1, 2. And I think because of Mold Breaker, it doesn't work like that. No, he hits 4 times. Okay, that's fine. Oh no, he hits 5 times. Oh, ooh, big ooh. Yeah, change your mechanics, Game Freak. Change your goddamn mechanics. I go into Sylveon here because Sylveon is pretty free, as I said. Apart from the Salazzle, which the Salazzle takes rocks again, and I'm pretty sure it dies. It dies to a Hyper Voice upon switching. So yeah, I click Hyper Voice here. He wouldn't go Salazzle because he needs to save it, or well, he needs to take rocks for it to happen. So he actually, what turns out here, he goes into Ferrothorn, and spoilers, he gets critical hitted because my Sylveon is absolutely on point. U-turns out, that's fine. Frick, I hate post-com. I actually hate post-com, but that's fine. I made the decision when I didn't live record it. Right, so he goes into Ferrothorn, and he gets crit, which actually it kind of matters a lot. The thing, because Hyper Voice then does a lot of damage, and it puts it in range of a Mystical Fire. Yeah, that was a lot of damage. That was a lot of damage, and now Mystical Fire, even to a most Spadef Ferrothorn there is, it does 49% min, I think. Yeah, this is still range, and I'm just gonna go for it. I'm gonna click it. I'm gonna click the move. Yeah, as you saw, I'm not timing out. I am not timing out. I don't want to spoil any games, but there was a game that went to timer in week 1. Go check it out, of course. And yeah, that was a fun thing. So I'm gonna click my moves. Oof, you don't even know. I'll take less than 10 seconds per turn, guaranteed. Because I do try to think in advance of like everything that I'm playing. I try to envision things, coming up, moves, or what possibilities I have, stuff like that. So I don't take a lot of time to think, which I probably should take a lot of time to think in some sort of games, but I don't. So yeah, honestly, I could stay in here. Because I take the Sludge Bomb, but he did reveal Toxic, and I do not want to stay in on a Toxic. I'm kind of contemplating, should I just stay in, click Hyper Voice? Hyper Voice should kill it off. Well, actually, Mystical Fire would do more damage. But yeah, I don't want to get Toxic, because if this thing is gone, my Sylveon can just win on its own. So Sylveon is definitely a win condition right now. So is DUOSION, but DUOSION is kind of in the back, sort of thing. So yeah, I will switch into Mantine. If he goes for substitute, well, no, he can't go for the substitute. He's too low. But if he goes for Nasty Plot, that's kind of a problem. Which is why I should have had like Scarf Dart, High Dragon in the back. But yeah, I'm pretty sure my DUOSION would have still taken a hit even at +2. So Mantine was more or less kind of a sack. But he goes for Toxic, which is nice. So now he clicks Scald. What am I saying, dude? Now he clicks Scald. Yeah, I click Scald. I contemplated roosting, but I'm like, I am low. And if I roost Venoshock, Venoshocks, and that's gonna do a lot of damage, even for a super bulky Mantine. Yeah, so I'm glad I just Scalded here, because I wanted to roost, but then if I roosted, the Venoshock plus Toxic damage would have done more. So I'm glad I just clicked the move. That's a good decision I made. And I think I die on the next one, right? So he goes Hawlucha now. I'm saying that in advance, and I can't let the Hawlucha set up. So I click Ice Beam. Scald, actually, I'm pretty sure a super bulky, especially defensive Hawlucha would take a Scald on a substitute, which is why I just decide to go for an Ice Beam. Because if he were to roost, he loses a turn basically, and I get some free damage. Plus, he can get frozen, right? So, holy shit, Hawlucha has a Camel Toe, like an actual Camel Toe. Okay, nice. So I just click Ice Beam here. I could have gone hard. Sylveon would be the better play, like knowing that my opponent clicks substitute now. But that's fine. Or I guess just hard erosion would also be a decent play, ish. But yeah, I just Ice Beam here is the safest play. I feel like I lose nothing, because Mantine goes down. Yes, I have nothing for the Mamoswine anymore, but that's that's fine. Holy frick, those animations are actually dope. Wait, why is my face cam here? It's been there for the entire thing. Okay, that's fine. Leftovers, but I died. I died to Toxic anyway. I died to Toxic. And yeah, as I said, at this point, Salazzle is dead, Ferrothorn is dead, and my Sylveon can actually win on its own. If it doesn't get flinched by Mamoswine Icicle Crash. So I do go into Sylveon here. Pretty sure. Let me do this 1.5 speed. I go Sylveon and I click Hyper Voice, and holy shit, my computer is bugging out on double speed. Yeah, there's no reason for me to click anything else, except for Hyper Voice. Now, one thing here, and the sequence of plays I chose. This thing gets Power Up Punch, I think. Does you get Power Up Punch? No, I don't think you do. It's fine. However, what do I do here? I wish first. Right, so his play actually would be to knock me off. His best play would be to knock me off. And I can the reason I'm doing this is because I can afford my Sylveon to go down, because even oh right, that happened. Right, so that was the actual best case scenario that can happen for me. He clicks Rock Blast, which I don't know why actually. He maybe doesn't have Tail Slap, question mark. Tail Slap, U-Turn, Bullet Seed, and Rock Blast would be the moveset, but I guess Rock Blast is the best thing he can hit me with. I'm assuming, because Tail Slap would have been the play there. Yeah, crits me, but yeah, I basically I get a full HP Sylveon now, right? Because he missed the first Rock Blast. I would have been high. I think I would have been pretty close to full HP also, without the wish. But yeah, unfortunate miss on his part, but it is what it is. But yeah, in terms of here, I click Hyper Voice first, right? Hyper Voice first, I think. Or did I wish first? No, I have no reason to wish, right? Yeah, I just Hyper Voice, and he clicks Icicle Crash. That's fine. I know Mamoswine doesn't get anything, right? Mamoswine doesn't get anything, any setup whatsoever. It doesn't get Power Up Punch, I don't think so. And even if it does, I don't think he would be running it. He would run Earthquake, Icicle Crash, Ice Shard, and Knockoff would realistically be the moveset. So I protect here, right? Because I do want to be as high as possible. I click Wish here because do I click Wish or do I click Hyper Voice? Well, it doesn't matter because I get flinched, which is unfortunate. I click Wish, right? And he Icicle Crashes, and I flinch. That's annoying, right? Because my Sylveon would have just won right there if I hadn't have gotten flinched. Even if I click Wish or Hyper Voice, it didn't really matter. I tried to protect to see to you know, do something with it, but I wanted to be like at more than 40% at least to take a hit from Hawlucha, because I don't take it otherwise. So that's why the protect is there. That's why I wanted to have as much HP as possible, and knowing you know, the thing, I wasn't stalling, because even if I am stalling, it's on my own timer. So yeah, at this point I have to go into Hydreigon. He is not Choice Banded, so I take the Ice Shard and I have to kill it off with Dark Pulse, and then on the Hawlucha I have to go hard, Fetus Deletus, and I think that would be the win. I was kind of thinking about this, but yeah, that is the sequence of plays that guarantees me the win. Because if he switches into Mamoswine again, I still have Hydreigon. Or no, if he would switch hard Hawlucha here, I get damage on it, and then I go hard. What's it called again? So that's fine, and then just Psychic, and then Psychic again, or whatever. But yeah, I do think at this point I have the win. I should have the win. Dark Pulse kills it off. Hydreigon didn't really do too much, but it put in the work that it needed to. It's been 30 minutes. Nice. Nice. And yeah, as I said, he goes Hawlucha, and I go hard, Fetus Deletus, and he clicks Swords Dance, I think. But he clicks Sub first. Does he click Sub first? Yeah. I think he subs now, and then Swords Dances after the sub. and then I take the hit because Fetus Deletus is a bulky motherfucker, and we win. So yeah, spoilers. Yeah, he subs to get the thing up, the Figgy Berry, but that's fine because the DUOSION has like 125 special attack. Like, what the frick is that, my dude? What the frick is that? Swords Hands, that's fine. I'm at full HP. I could have Iron Defense next to it and just play that game, but it's not necessary because a crit would have happened. There's a, you know, the only way he wins this is if he crits, which again, as I said, spoiler, my opponent does not choose to do a critical hit here, and Fetus Deletus just goes it off with Psychic. And that is it for me, and that is it for the Slovenia Slowbros in week 1 of the UBL. We copped a win, a W, which is nice. It is pretty nice. Okay, battle in land mode. Yes, we did battle in land mode. So that's nice. That is it. That is it for me. Thank you for watching. It was a fun battle. First singles battle in Generation 8. I kind of liked it. I still have to get used to the freaking switch thingies and mechanics and whatnot. But yeah, I enjoyed it. So thank you very much to Old Man Top for the battle. If you are new, be sure to subscribe to the channel, all that good stuff. Do whatever you want. And also go check out Top. Because honestly, I do believe he is genuinely one of the nicest people out there in the community. So definitely 100%. You know, go check him out, go show him some love, all that good stuff. But yeah, that is it for me. Thank you for watching. Next week is gonna be live. So yeah, sorry, Mr. Auto. Sorry, Mr. Auto. But yeah, that is it for me. Thank you for watching. Be sure to subscribe if you're new. Leave a like down below if you enjoyed and you are rooting for your Slovenia Slowbros. Be sure to get merch. No, I'm kidding. You can check out the merch store, link in the description, all that good stuff. But most importantly, remember that you are loved, you are cherished, and you are appreciated. And have yourselves a wonderful fucking day. And bye bye.